Have you ever signed up for a gym membership, full of hope and excitement, only to find yourself quitting just a few weeks later? You're definitely not alone. It's a super common story. We all know that hitting the gym is fantastic for our health. It builds strength, boosts our mood, and helps us live longer, healthier lives. Regular exercise is like a magic pill for so many things, from keeping our hearts strong to making our minds sharper. So, if the benefits are so obvious, why do so many of us struggle to stick with it? Why does that initial motivation just seem to evaporate into thin air? Well, the truth is, seeing real results from the gym requires more than just showing up. It demands consistency, the right techniques, and a solid plan. You need to push your body in a safe but challenging way, and you need to do it over and over again. This is where most people hit a wall. One of the biggest reasons people fail is because they go in without a clear plan. They wander around, maybe do a few bicep curls, hop on the treadmill for 10 minutes, and then call it a day, without a structured routine that targets different muscle groups and progressively gets more challenging. You're just not going to see the changes you want. It's like trying to build a house without a blueprint. You might have all the materials, but you'll just end up with a pile of bricks. Another huge factor is setting unrealistic expectations. We see fitness influencers on social media with perfect bodies and think we can look like that in a month. When we don't see six-pack abs after a few weeks of effort, we get discouraged and think, what's the point? This all-or-nothing mindset is incredibly destructive. You miss one workout, and suddenly you feel like a complete failure, so you give up entirely. The reality is that building a healthier body is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes time, patience, and celebrating the small wins along the way. Then there's the pain, not the good sore you feel after a great workout, but actual pain from improper form. So many people jump into heavy lifting or complex exercises without learning how to do them correctly. They watch someone else and try to copy, but they end up putting stress on their joints instead of their muscles. This not only stops you from getting stronger, but can lead to serious injuries that set you back for months. Bad form is a silent progress killer, and it's a major reason why people get frustrated and quit. So, what happens when you fall into these traps? The consequences go beyond just wasting your gym membership fee. You might feel a sense of failure, which can damage your self-esteem. You might start to believe that you're just not the type of person who can be fit, which is absolutely not true. Physically, an inconsistent and poorly planned routine means you miss out on all the amazing health benefits. Your health might stagnate or even decline, and the cycle of starting and stopping just reinforces bad habits. But don't worry, it's not a lost cause. There are simple, powerful solutions. First, get a plan. You don't have to become a certified expert overnight. Start with a simple, full-body routine you can do 2 or 3 times a week. There are tons of free, reliable resources online that can provide beginner-friendly workout plans. Focus on compound exercises like squats, push-ups, and rows. These work multiple muscle groups at once, giving you the most bang for your buck. Next, prioritize proper form over heavy weights. It is much better to lift a lighter weight with perfect technique than to ego lift a heavy one and risk injury. Watch tutorials, film yourself to check your form, or even consider hiring a personal trainer for just a few sessions to learn the basics. This initial investment can save you from months of frustration and potential injury. Think of it as learning the rules of the game before you try to win. And finally, be kind to yourself and manage your expectations. Forget about instant transformations. Instead, focus on building sustainable habits. Your goal for the first month shouldn't be to lose 20 pounds. It should be to simply not miss a workout. Celebrate the fact that you showed up. Track your progress, not just by the number on the scale, but by how much stronger you feel, how your energy levels have improved, or how you can do one more rep than last week. Find an activity you genuinely enjoy. If you hate running on a treadmill, don't do it. Try a dance class, rock climbing, or a group fitness session instead. The best workout is the one you'll actually stick with. Habit-based goals. You can break the cycle of quitting and finally make the gym a positive and permanent part of your life. You have the power to do this. Thanks for watching, and if you found this helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more tips on building a healthier, stronger you. See you next time.